Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Alright, welcome back to the channel, and what we're gonna play, we're gonna start Horizon Forbidden West. It's Horizon 2 Forbidden West. It's been a while since I played the first part of the game. I do remember the outline of the story, and we did get a recap of whatever happened till now. So, well, I did start a different series today. I felt like, you know, that's not definitely going to be a very story-rich game. So I thought, let's play it later and start with Horizon Forbidden West. So I guess I'm glad to play this game because I loved the first game, and the gameplay is definitely great. This is gonna be an add-on to whatever they gave us in the first game. So let's start without further ado. Let it be normal for now. Marcus and Akonowski does this too in January. Explorer should do, I guess. I'm gonna mute myself.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the Focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Right, so the game's definitely
These
gorgeous,
plants
man.
don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
Just look at the graphics, the whole world. I'm gonna take a lot of screenshots of this world, definitely. I'm just gonna pause the stream for a quick 5-minute break. I'll be back in 5.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea. Some of the blight it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down.
I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Not complicated. Noticed you're, traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
Looks like a dead end.
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago, the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
Logs.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Should I climb down or no? That's where we go and place a waypoint. Let's keep going. You know what? I do have thumbsticks, thumb grips on my stick, but mowing it makes it feel much more better. So, guess I'm gonna play the game without the thumb grips.
Better take a closer look.
"20 arrows.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come?
I don't know. The good thing we have some arrows of our own. Might be trouble bad.
There's a ladder. But can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
That did it. After you.
Well, I'm always a fan of the bow and arrow, no matter what the game it is. Storm's nearby. I love using the bow and arrow.
By the goddess.
Right from Crisis 3.
What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Should I examine the light?
It's everywhere.
Yep, examine it.
Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Like dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
No, it's the same thing. Alright, where are we going? There should be some particular place we have to examine. The world is much more expansive and much
Dead
more
end, Aloy.
detailed when it comes to the graphics and the world creation as a whole. Guess I'll have to be going inside through here. Or it's dead end. No mind. Is there a way for me to climb the structure? Looks like a ladder. There should be a way for me to climb and let's go. Let's look for a way around. There should be one.
Down this way. Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. I'm ready.
Alright, that's down. Press kill.
Another one's coming. Find anything good?
A few supplies.
How does the focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of. So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city. And I set out to find you.
Another ladder. Need to shoot off the lock. Got it.
Someone shot this machine too.
So far, so good. I'm just gonna. Did I just fall down? Or is this not the way I should go? Am I stuck? Kinda stuck, yeah. Alright. Should probably.
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
I think I'm going the right way. I'm just gonna pause the stream for like 5 minutes and be right back. Wait, should be going this way? Yeah. Great. Let me pause the stream for a quick 5-minute break. 2-minute breaks. Where are we headed? Probably towards here.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
That should help if we ever fall down. Gotta wait back up.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
I guess they want us to check in with them.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I get
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Ugh. What's that stench?
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell.
Acid.
And it looks like
Acid
something
flames?
big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Does look like poison flames. Well, I am definitely planning to replay God of War on the channel again before starting Ragnarok. I've been owning Ragnarok for a year straight, I guess. It's been a while.
This stuff burns.
Of course, acid.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something.
Yeah.
It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears. Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
So how we gotta do that?
Could use this workbench.
Workbench, alright. Something new.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
how do we... What am I doing wrong? Alright, finally, man. Like I'll have to hold the R2 button. I should be able to do it again. Wait, that's how it works. Shit.
That worked better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going. What's this?
Huh. What's this thing for?
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. The pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan.
We'll get up here first. Got a ladder here.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Grapple point.
Well, that door looks promising.
Yeah, the
But
rope ladder.
how do I get up there?
Bunker door. Right, I know what to do.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
Wait, I did do that, right?
Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Don't
just
worry, I'll
drop
find
the
you
ladder.
another way up.
Don't worry, man. That was quick, smooth.
Whoa.
I'm still getting used to the controls of the game. Definitely is different from the games I've been playing lately.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
And how are we gonna do that? That's how.
There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Should I explore
I
this
still
area?
can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. Good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars.
And a creepy ruin we go.
What is that?
Holy shit, that's huge.
Chemicals up soon. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
I need need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Get closer and stay out of sight.
Oh, we said the bots right now. We're over. A common recon mission that emits a high-pitched sound to alert the enemies. Yeah, sure. Inspect the loot, and let's take it down, shall we?
Didn't work. Gotta try again.
Alright, one down.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too. More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Let's take it slow. I love playing stealth. Any game that is. No, oh, it's burrows. Holy shit. One down, but too many of them. Ah, come on. What's going on with my... Great. Should be all of them.
Got them all.
Great.
I've been meaning to mention. I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
I remember
Sorry my
Varl.
whiskers offend you, anointed.
I remember Varl to not have any facial hair in the previous game. It's all grown up. I guess that's the way we came from. Should be going down here. A metal charge.
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight. Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
The Rossroom must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Oseram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself
Dismantled
up.
it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea. Okay. Should have what I need to craft a trap.
And how do I craft the trap? Let's keep moving forward. That should happen on its own, probably. Up we go, I guess.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it.
Great. And, yep, that works. Now is he gonna get up? If I'm gonna use the grapple that he doesn't really have.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us. I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's near me. Let's see where its weak points are.
You could place one of those traps you made in its path.
That was close. No, we died for the first time in the game. I didn't really pay attention to the health of Aloy, so let's keep going.
Don't think they spotted us.
That's one.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
We could do that.
Stick this here.
How do I place the blast traps though? Oh, that's how you do it. Alright. I'm just gonna restart the last checkpoint. Dude,
Machine's ahead.
well, I've been trying
Don't think
to
they spotted us.
set the trap.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
No. No, I'm still getting used to the, looks like I'm still getting used to the...
Don't think they spotted us.
It's been a while playing the first game.
I've seen this machine before. A A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
This here.
One down. It's a very small pot, man.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
We are to get up there, but through here probably. Yep. I should be going the other way. Should do.
It's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
What's in here?
Well, she's stuck.
Aloy,
I saw the
check this out.
dome. Hope so. She's stuck, dude. Alright. She's not.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later. You okay?
Yeah. Guess we won't be going that way.
You sure? Let me give it a shot. Nah. Right. Should be able to climb up here. Yeah.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room.
Well, to be honest, you know,
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Laurel. We should keep moving.
After you.
All right.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
Keep going.
Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going.
That's huge. Must be a Titan of war.
Those machines. Look at your own weapon on it. Big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Looks like we can cross over here.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them. Sneaky one.
Everyone down.
Get out of here.
Got a lot at the back. What you do? Or should I explore this area a bit?
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Was she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither. Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
She's been through shit, dude.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
Alright, I'm just gonna pause this stream right here. Take a quick 15-minute break. Be right back.
to that tower. I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle. Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo. There. That ladder can get me up there. Launch myself off that grapple point. I didn't get up high enough. Better try this again. Got it! Made it. The storm's getting bad. Made it. That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. There is a cable here. Well, Nowhere to go but up. It's barely holding together. Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Hup. Great. More machines in my way. To myself now. Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below. The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower? Scanning with my focus could help here. If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift. attach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. Shoot. One down. Just need to climb higher. And attach the center cables. Scaling an ancient rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. I think it looks right. I'm turning back now. Almost there. There's the other connector. This the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center.
Alright, we got a boss fight here.
That weak spot. That sack's full of acid. I should target it first.
Holy shit, man. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that shit. It's moving rapidly, man. My aim is so off. Not good.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast! That may be lost ammo! Or my focus might find something I can use around here. See what this can do. I like that! No more shots. Time to drop it. It's dead. Finally. The data center should be straight ahead. I guess we're all gonna have to find another way there.
Once I'm done with this game, I'm planning to start Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've got a semester examination tomorrow and here I am gaming. Anyways, you know, there's a lot of time for me to it's just 12, so still got time. Right, so where are we headed? I guess we should be going upstairs. Maybe I should shoot something down. No? How do I get up there? That's tough. Great. The game's gorgeous. No matter what I say, I'm just gonna keep repeating it. Every single next generation or the current generation game is gonna be
heal the blight.
next level.
But is it still there? Okay.
Right.
I should find the server room.
I would request you to stay tuned for like 2 minutes. Be back. Alright. Let's go.
I'm close. I have to be.
Alright. What is this, dude? I keep seeing these things. Ah, data point. Character data. Tunnels here, probably. Probably, yeah. Anyways, the graphics of Forbidden West is definitely better than Zero Dawn.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you! This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast, and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Well, you know what? I got used to playing with the thumbsticks and thumb grips.
Statue of me?
Uh,
That's new.
I mean, what statue are they talking about? Was she talking? Oh, that, yeah. It is a statue of you, Aloy. Of course, you saved these people from Hades, and that's all I remember from the first part. You know, Hades was the big mission, that
Bad feeling about this.
big
I
machine.
don't know. Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of me. What? Transmission.
Well, that was a transmission.
He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Just look at the ray tracing of the game, man. It's raining, and well, ideally there should be a rainbow somewhere because there's sunlight and raindrops and shit. It's drizzling. Anyways, we just have to go. Where exactly do we have to go? Let's just explore. Something's wrong with my left analog stick. I wouldn't say it's something's wrong, but
Might be able to climb up the scaffolding.
when I hold it, I just feel a bit different. It feels a bit different.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Feels like, you know, it creates some kind of a friction with the other plastic. Should be able to climb, right? No. Where to from here? Ah, I saw it. Now that happens even if I don't use the thumb grips.
Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
Wait, what am I missing? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Still getting used to, definitely getting used to all these things.
There we go.
But for some reason, I feel like the first game's moment was much more smoother and user friendly.
Spire. Looks like I can use my pullcaster on that.
Yep. That opens.
Should be able to get up there now.
Perfect.
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. Looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me.
Where am I going?
Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way.
Let's try the other way. It should take us somewhere. Yeah, it takes us somewhere.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
God! There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please? Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the master.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry. Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I had hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No. Not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years? Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Well, I'm just gonna say, Awad definitely is poor, dude. I mean, he's been supporting Aloy for a very long time. I guess I'll just. But if I were to choose what I'm just gonna choose, no, it's not the time.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Well, I feel bad for Awad. I talked to him again.
Aloy, was there more you needed?
Farewell.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong.
You can talk a little bit.
Especially when my job's only half done.
Nothing's gonna happen to the
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Ah, there you are!
But I realized that, you know, it's not the thing that I said that it creates friction, right? It's not because of the analog stick. It's because of the silicone cover that I had that I have on the controller sleeve.
Huh? Hope you brought your best gear. The West knows no pity. Entire city guards just watching while Osric sets the straight.
There, the workbench. Okay. With it. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
And I thought my day could get
Well, that's everyone. I guess it was nice to...
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
I guess time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt that kindness calls to me? I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. Am I raindrops in the flood? In this emptiness, in the storm, if I falter, of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ah!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, Me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barrenlight. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less... scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Find Aaron. Go to Aaron's
Gotta
last
find
known
Erend.
location.
But it might be good to hit Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Well, I remember Aaron. Do we have a merchant here somewhere? I'm looking for a merchant to buy and sell. Right, that Chain Scrape and to the brink. Aaron's last known location. And go to Chain Scrape. Chain Scrape seems to be much more closer to us, I guess. Var is a warrior from the rustic Nora tribe. His mother Sona is the tribe's war chief. Yeah, I remember Var. She trained him to become a skilled hunter. Vala. Murder a number of Nora youth, including Vala. Val teamed up with Aloy to exact vengeance. In which the Eclipse were finally vanquished, along with their buried shadow, the rogue AI known as Hades. Yeah, that's what happened in the previous game. We fought against Hades, which is an AI, and we vanquished Hades. But you know, Silence. Why did I say Silence? Silence. That dude was really intrigued by Hades, so he went on to save Hades, kind of a thing. But I don't completely remember the story. When Aloy vanquished from after battle, he found her back, and Elizabeth Sobek, Dr. Elizabeth Sobek, one of the greatest minds of 21st century, created and head project of Zero Dawn, a system that gave life a chance for a future in the face of annihilation. Born in 2020 and raised outside the Carson City, she enrolled at Stanford University at the age of 13, earning a BS in elemental physics and computer science at the age of 16. She completed a PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design in 2040, which is around 40 years, and joined Faro Automated Solutions as junior. She was born in 2020, but it's 2022. 2020, but how? Okay, doesn't make sense. Fast, she played a pivotal role designing green robotics for the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts the clawback decade. But in 2048, she suddenly resigned, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics. Miriam became one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots and won numerous prestigious. Okay. On October 31, 2064, Elizabeth secretly met with Ted Faro, head of FAS, and he revealed that a farm of self-replicating power machines that consume biomass for fuel had stopped responding to commands. That's awesome. So that's how the outbreak happened. You see, self-replicating power machines. Self-replicating in the sense they don't really have to be created by humans anymore. They self-replicate and they consume biomass for fuel. They stopped responding to commands. Within days, she determined that life on Earth would be annihilated by this swarm and presented her plan to Project Zero to the US Joint Chiefs. Yep. At its core, Zero Dawn would have a terraforming system designed to return life to a barren Earth long after humans had gone extinct. This system would be governed by Gaia, the most advanced artificial intelligence ever created. But intelligence was not enough. Elizabeth nurtured Gaia's emotional response, ensuring that AI would care for the world it would watch over. So Gaia is like Mother Earth, but the artificial Mother Earth. At Ted Faro's insistence, she also installed the Master Override, a means to reassert control over Gaia or her subordinate functions. In order to buy Zero Dawn time against the encroaching machine swarm, enduring victory. So as Minions first fighting the war machines, unaware of the project's true goal, Elizabeth led her team into a desperate race against time. They almost didn't make it. In January 2066, the Pharaoh plague broke through the last line of defense as project staff relocated to Elysium, the sealed bunker where they would live out their lives. Elizabeth and the other project leads chose to lock themselves inside the Gaia Prime facility in order to complete their work, but as Gaia Prime closed its door, a tiny but significant gap prevented the facility from completely sealed. When Gaia was forced to self-destruct in order to prevent a second apocalypse, her last act was to order the creation of clone of Elizabeth. Alright, so that's kind of the whole story of the previous part right there. And that's how, in hopes that one day this instantiation of her creator would find a way to permanently stop the destruction and heal the world. That clone, the hero of our story, Aloy. Yep, I know that. Gaia. It's the artificial Mother Nature, or Earth. Mother Nature as an AI. I don't really want the story, the history of Gaia, maybe. They completed Gaia in 16 months. So, you know what, Gaia, apart from being an AI, also got the emotions working for her. Because Elizabeth Sobek, she didn't want Gaia to be an AI. She wanted Gaia to have emotions so that she genuinely cares for Earth. But two pivotal things went wrong. Trying to avoid blame worked as planned. Over the course of 1,000 years, the war machines went shut down and the biosphere was regrown. And humans were brought back to world, but much of this accomplishment true. Restoring plant and animal life. So Gaia is kind of a all in all head for the project probably. Gaia is the AI that was created by Elizabeth Sobeck to bring the whole world back to life, the whole Earth back to life. Birthed by the system were released into the wild without any knowledge of humanity's history, quickly fragmented into primitive tribes. Yep, alright. 20 years ago, a mysterious signal of unknown origin infected Hades. A subordinate function responsible for rebooting the system is the event of non-viable biosphere. Suddenly endowed with malevolent conscious, Hades seized control of the terraforming system, attempting to trigger another extinction. Destroyed herself to prevent this from happening, but not before Hades and the other subordinate function fled. Gaia's destruction wreaked havoc on the world. Terraforming machines, once docile, became hostile to humans again. A plight called the derangement by tribes across the land. Even worse, the misguided effort to reduce human predation. The Hephaestus subordinate function became built-in deadly combat machines to attack tribal hunters. And worst of all, Hades began a campaign to recruit human followers to reactivate ancient pharaoh war machines, still trying to wipe out life on Earth. So, what happened is that Pharaoh is the one that caused the extinction. Not that wasn't his intention. Unintentionally was unintentional. What the fuck, dude? Unintentionally, Pharaoh started the extinction because his self-replicating robots, after Sobek left the company, his self-replicating robots stopped responding to his commands. So they went on to live on their own lives. They were self-replicating. They ate biomass, and they were completely independent. And from there, he resorted to Elizabeth Sobeck's help, and she created Gaia. And that's when everything came into control. And what happened is that during the course of time, something caused Hades to become evil, and Hades it it took control of all the docile machineries or machines, and that's what caused the second extinction. It wanted to bring about the extinction again to the humans. Gaia, in order to stop this, went into the self-destruction thingy, and she destroyed herself. So Gaia is no more, and that's the reason we are going in search of Gaia now. And Hades was killed by us. Banding together with tribal she defeated Hades and his followers at the Battle of the Allied in Meridian. Even so, Elo's mission is only half finished without controlling intelligence. The terraforming system will continue to falter, resulting in the eventual. So Elo must find a backup copy of Gaia somewhere among the ruins of ancient war. Perfectly makes sense. Disruptive personality. Master hacker Travis Tate was once one of the most wanted criminals on the planet, considering critical threat by government agencies. He was chosen by Elizabeth Sobeck as the Alpha project lead. Who better than the world's greatest hacker? Developed software capable of taking over and rebooting Gaia, the most sophisticated AI ever created. In addition to his work with Hades, Tate was also the head of Zero Dawn's digital security. Though he succeeded at both tasks, he and the other alphas were ultimately murdered by Ted Faro, a part of an effort to conceal his culpability for the mission plague that ended the world. The Machine Plague. During the reconstruction of Zero Dawn, Hades software was developed by Alpha Project lead Travis Tate. So Hades was created by Travis Tate. In an ideal world, Hades would never have activated. It was built to take over Gaia and restart the system. Only in the event that the partially reconstituted biosphere became unstable. So when the reconstituted biosphere becomes unstable, that's when Hades would take over Gaia and restart the system. So approximately 20 years ago, Hades was infected by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. We don't know the origin yet. This signal gave it malevolent consciousness, prompting it to take over Gaia in an attempt to extinguish all life on Earth. Gaia destroyed herself to prevent this from happening, but not before Hades land. Alright. There it was discovered by Silence, and the two struck a bargain. Would provide technical. So yeah. So what happened is that Gaia destroyed herself to prevent the second extinction, from the second extinction happening, and but not before Hades and all the other subordinate functions escaped to ancient computer systems. Alright, so Hades already escaped before Gaia could kill herself, and Hades with her. Hades landed in the processing orb of an ancient and massive Horus-class pharaoh war machine. So that's where Hades meets Silence. Silence is the curious one who starts learning about everything, about Hades, about Gaia, about the complete Zero Dawn project. And he has, well, Silence would provide human followers to do Hades' bidding. So you know what, they kind of, no, Hades gave the knowledge, and Silence gave in the manpower Hades needed for the extinction to happen. This arrangement led to the formulation of the Eclipse, a cult of Shadow Karja fanatics bent on reconquering their holy city of Meridian. But both Silence and the Eclipse were duped. Hades' ultimate goal was to use the Eclipse to attack Meridian so it could teach the Spire a Zero-Dawn communications array. There, it would transmit a signal that would activate dormant Pharaoh war machines around the world, thus triggering another extinction. That's the ultimate goal of Hades. You know, Hades kind of used Silence in order to gain the upper hand. So it kind of attacked the Eclipse and the Meridian. No, it kind of used the Eclipse to attack Meridian, just not to trigger the second extinction. Aloy and her allies thwarted these machinations at the Battle of Allied, where she purged Hades. Special lance given to her by a repentant Silence. So what happens is that Ted Pharaoh, world-class businessman and self-promoting egomaniac. So he was the one who triggered the first extinction. Pharaoh Automated Solutions are an engineering company. Alright. A lot of history. Bent hired Elizabeth Sobek, who designed a revolutionary line of green robots that would play an instrumental role in reversing damage caused by the climate change. So Elizabeth Sobek is the head engineer. She's extremely intelligent, and she's kind of a child prodigy. And she was the one who created the green robots that help bring back the damage that has been caused to the nature. And what happens is that in 1940 became known as a clawback, and Pharaoh did everything he could do to take credit for it. More success followed, including the release of powerful personal AR device called the Focus. Yep, that's what we use right now. Pharaoh also expanded the company's operations to. Pharaoh is like Elon Musk. They might have had Elon Musk in mind while creating this character, probably. Pharaoh also expanded the company's operations to include a military branch, eventually dominating the sector. Disgusted with the pivot, Sobek left the firm. Sobek wanted to have her robots help Earth bounce back from the damages that we've done to the Earth. But on the other hand, Pharaoh was using her technologies to create war robots that can be sold to armies for wars and shit. And she didn't like it. She didn't like the ideologies, and that's when she left the company and started her own company of green robots. So a glitch occurred in the swarm of FAS shattered war machines, rendering them immune to human control. See, that's what happens when you go against one of the most intelligent scientists in your team. And all right, so yeah, they started to become autonomous, the machines, and that kind of caused the first extinction of the human beings. They did not go extinct, but near extinction. Global extinction became inevitable. Project Zero Dawn provided a solution, albeit a grim one, but Death's guilt over the robotic plague he created caused spiraled to the madness. Disguised as a magnanimous spiritual conversation, he became convinced humanity would be better off without knowledge of the past. Using a secret backdoor to the system called Omega Clearance, he purged Apollo, the subordinate function responsible for educating future generations. He also murdered the Alpha project leads who had contributed. So what happened is that he was the one who triggered the extension. So he felt like it is inevitable, and he didn't really want to uh, to tarnish his own name in among the future generations. So he killed everyone who was a part of the Zero Dawn project, and also the Alpha. Oh, it's Apollo. He also purged the Apollo, which is given the the responsibility of educating the future generations about Project Zero Dawn. Along with a few chosen companies, he sealed himself within a secret bunker called Thebes, allowing him to live out the rest of his life in a comfort as the world outside ceased to be. Alright. Rost, we know Rost. Companion was his turn. Okay. He raised her away. From him, she learned how to survive any physical hardship. To scorn comfort as weakness, but what the most wanted to know, the answers to the riddles of her birth, he could not teach her. Proving that the tribe of pride offered Aloy a chance to join their ranks and finally obtain the answers she sought, Ross resolved to lead the. Yeah, great. He didn't go far when a mystical band of outsiders attacked, proving. Only through his sacrifice that Aloy survived to unravel the mystery of the ancient world and her connection to it. Silence is a little truly know about silence. Wandering scholar, sage, and warrior find a working focus. He was the first one. I know about silence. Blameless Marat, spy master of Karja Sandam. Son Kinabad. I would like to read about him. Banasha and you did. About them too, but later.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple.
I will have to go. Let's keep going forward. We did spend a lot of time in the
Do I have any fire ammo on me? Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Let's wait it out.
Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be?
It's one down. Maybe I shouldn't have engaged with it. Nope. Not worth the effort. Give me a second. Alright. Let's keep moving forward. I've got one right there.
That must be Chain Scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Let's
I'd
go.
be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Let's go to Chain Scrape first and you know what, I remember. Okay, yeah, great. That was Tomb Raider.
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
Outlander approaching. That the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chain Scrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
But to be honest, I am intrigued by the game. Intrigued by the story as a whole, and I think I might spend some time doing these side quests. Let's upgrade the weapon and stop the stream for today.
This should be useful.
What did you say?
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Hear me out. Buy me one more drink, and I'll talk. We are on the same side here, Holmes. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Right. Looks like we've got a lot of side quests to do. So I think I'm just gonna stop the stream for the day for now and continue with the main story in the next stream. I've been streaming for like 3 hours, I guess. And it's been a good run. Thanks a lot for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, adios.